Hi guys, it's Confessions of a Fairy, and this is my first video. What I will be doing in this video is introducing myself to you guys because I thought you would like to know a little more about me before you take tips and tricks from me. So let's get started. I've actually been thinking about making a YouTube about fairies and their powers for a while now. I was just really scared of the feedback that I would get. I thought that I would get a lot of hate, a lot of people calling me a fake. But then my friends, I'll link them below, Megan Richards and Fairy Truths, they made accounts and posted videos and they got amazing feedback. They got positive comments, likes. Sorry for the noise, my cat is playing with the blinds. But I just thought, why shouldn't I tell people my tips and my tricks that help them out with becoming a fairy? If you watch my videos, Megan's videos, and Fairy Truth's videos, you may wonder why we have a different method of doing everything, but that's because I show the Latin way of doing everything. I believe Megan shows the Greek way of doing everything, and then Fairy Truths shows the Roman way of doing everything. So they are all different potions, spells, and methods. A lot of people may be watching this and wondering if I'm a fairy right now, but I actually gave up being a fairy about a year, maybe a year and a half ago, because of the power and responsibility it takes. I want everybody to understand that we live in a very technology-filled world, and technology very much drains a fairy's power, makes us weak, makes us tired. So every day I would go to school and we would be doing stuff on the computer and it would just make me so tired and I couldn't do anything. So I had to give it up if I wanted to be able to continue in my studies. When I gave up being a fairy, I was very weak. I guess because I was a fairy for such a long amount of time, it started to wear me out. I would get dizzy, tired, like I said before. But since it was because I was a fairy for like 3 years, and it started to make me tired. So I guess you could become a fairy for a shorter amount of time. Like when I was a fairy for 1 year, it didn't affect me that much at all. But since I was it for so long, it really started to affect me. Becoming a fairy is not for everybody, and I don't advise that you do become a fairy if you don't think you'll be able to handle the power. The variations of fairy transformation methods that there are is unbelievable. There's many, there's ways that you can make your own spells, but they're not always guaranteed to work. So I do suggest you use somebody whose spell has worked in the past. You can find some spells at my friends' channels, Megan Richards and Fairy Truths. I'll link them down below. I will be posting my own methods soon, so stay tuned for that. Becoming a fairy can be a short process, a long process, a painful, a non-painful process. There's a lot of different ways that the process could go, but it all depends on what method you use, if you've became a fairy before, your pain tolerance, everything. It depends on who you are, what type of person you are, if you are physically ready to become a fairy. There's a lot of factors that play into it. What I'm trying to explain is you can't always blame the spell or potion that you use, because not all spells or potions are for everyone. When I first became a fairy a couple years back, it took me 4 tries to get the spells right. I will post some very informational, very helpful videos to help you guys transform into a fairy and be the best fairy you can be. I almost forgot that I am not strictly fairy videos. If you guys want to see some witchery videos on spells or anything like that, you can also comment down below because I did study a bit of witchery. I will try to post regularly, and I hope you guys subscribe to me and like my videos and comment some questions because I would love to answer them. Thanks, bye!